Hello children, welcome to the math class. Children, now we'll discuss about chapter 3, rational numbers. So what is rational numbers? The number is rational if we can write it as a fraction. Okay, here you see a number is a rational if we write it as a fraction where the numerator and denominator are both integers. The term rational comes from the word ratio because rational numbers are the ones that can be written in the ratio form, that is p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Already children, we know about natural number, whole number, integer. Here you see it is written natural numbers means counting number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. are called natural numbers, and whole numbers, counting numbers together with 0 are known as whole numbers. Then properties, just we remind, one number you see, the sum of two whole numbers is a whole number. Two number, the product of two whole numbers is a whole numbers. Then 3, the difference of two whole number is not always a whole number, because here you see 3 minus 2 equal to 1, 7 minus 3 equal to 4, these are whole number, but 5 minus 7 is equal to minus 2, which is not a whole number, it is a integer. So what are integer? Here you see integers, whole numbers together with their negatives are called integers. Means children, if we add negative number with whole numbers, then that set is known as integer. Here you see 8 divided 4 equal to 2. 2 is an integer. Children, you know integer both positive types and negative types. Here you see 3 divided minus 4 equal to 3 by minus 4. Here 3 by minus 4 is not an integer. Then minus 1 divided minus 7, that is 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is not an integer. Okay. Hence, there is again a need to extend our number system in which fractions with negative and positive signs must be included. And this new system of number is called rational number. So here you see one diagram is given. This one is natural number, means 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. Then next circle is whole number. Whole number means we just add 1 0 with natural number. Then next one is integer, means both positive and negative numbers include with whole numbers. Then last one is rational number. Rational number means here we add fraction part, that is maybe negative, maybe positive. Then rational number, a number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0, is called a rational number. In any fraction, the denominator cannot be equal to 0 because division by 0 is not defined. For example, you see, if 6 by x equal to 12, where x is 0, then if we solve it, 12x equal to 6, then x equal to much? 12 multiply 0 equal to 0, because here given x equal to 0. So it is not defined. Then example A, 5 by 6 is a rational number because both 5 and 6 are integers and the denominator 6 is not equal to 0. Then B bit, minus 1 by 7 is a rational number because both minus 1 and 7 are integers and the denominator 7 is not equal to 0. So children, here we see there are two types of rational number. Already I told you, positive rational number and negative rational number. Positive rational numbers, a rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominator are both either positive sign or negative sign. Children, this one important, you remember, when we said to be there is a positive rational number if their signs are same, may be positive, may be negative. Here you see all the signs are positive, so positive rational number. Here all the signs are negative, so they are positive rational number. Because here if both numerator and denominator have negative sign, here it will be cancelled. So we get only 4 by 9. So it is a positive rational number. Okay. Then remember, a rational number a by b is a fraction only when a and b are whole numbers and b not equal to 0. Then negative rational number. A rational number is said to be negative if either its numerator or denominator is negative. Any one of them will be negative. Here you see, here numerator is negative, here denominator is negative, here numerator, here denominator is negative. So they are known as negative rational number. Okay. Then comes to rational numbers on a number line. We have learned earlier how to represent fractions, integers, whole numbers and natural numbers on a number line. Rational numbers can also be represented on a number line. We know that as we move from left to right, the number line or number increases as shown. Children, if we move from left to right, all the numbers are increases. Means minus 3 is greater than minus 4, minus 2 is greater than minus 3. Okay, then 3 is greater than 2. Like this we proceed. To express a rational number on a number line, we divide each unit length into as many equal parts as the denominator of the rational number. After that, we can easily mark the required rational number on the number line. Here you remember, all positive rational numbers are greater than 0. All positive rational numbers are greater than negative rational numbers. Then all negative rational numbers are less than 0. Okay. Then here we see how we represent a rational number on a number line. Here it is given 3 by 7. So children, what we do? Here the denominator of the rational number is 7. So we divide each unit length on the number line. In AB, you see, we have to do what? We have to do 7 equal parts. Like this. Means 0 to, first we see 3 by 7 is a positive integer. So on the right side of 0, we find that number. So we divide or part 7 parts, 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, like this we divide. So we get this required number 3 by 7. Okay, like this we find out 5 by 9. Then minus 7 by 12 means this is a negative rational number. So we find this one left side of the 0. Then standard or simplest form of a rational number. A rational number p by q is said to be in standard form if the denominator q is a positive integer or the p and q are co-primes, that is, have no common factor other than 1. Let's see example 4. Express each of the following rational number in standard form. Means here we reduced that form. So here first we do what? 15 and 27. Here we find out the HCF of 15 and 27. That is 3. If we divide this 3 both numerator and denominator, we get minus 5 by 9, which is the standard form of minus 15 by 27. Clear? The denominator of 45 by minus 55 is negative. To make it positive, we multiply its numerator and denominator by minus 1. Then we get what? Minus 45 by 55. Now we find the HCF of 45 and 55, which is 5. Then we divide this 5 both numerator and denominator. Then we get minus 9 by 11, which is the standard form because their HCF is 1. Clear? Absolute value of a fractional number. Absolute value of a rational number. So already we know what is the absolute value. The absolute value of a rational number is its positive numeral. Okay. So minus p by q equal to p by q. The absolute value of minus p by q is p by q, and p by minus q absolute value also p by q. Same. Here equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent means if we multiply same number with the rational number, both numerator and denominator, we get equivalent fraction. Okay. Then here we check. Example 5 you see. Are rational numbers 8 by 12 and 10 by 15 equivalent? Here we check. What is the formula? If their cross multiplication results are same, then the answer means they are equivalent rational numbers. So let's see. 8 multiply 15 equal to how much? 120. Then 12 multiply 10 equal to 120. Both results are same, so they are equivalent. Then example 6. Write 3 equivalent fraction. Write 3 equivalent rational numbers of 3 by 5. So here what we do? Same number we multiply both numerator and denominator, then we get equivalent fraction or rational numbers. Then express minus 3 by 7 is a rational number with denominator 21. So we have to convert this 7 to 21. What we do? If we multiply this 7 with 3, we get 21. So both numerator and denominator we have to multiply. Express minus 48 by 80 is a rational number with numerator 12. Here numerator we have to convert 12. 48 to 12 means smaller number we have to convert. So we divide. If we divide with 4, here minus 40 is there, so we divide minus 4, then we get 12. Okay, like this we follow the example. Comparison of rational number, very easy. Their denominators are same, so we easily find out which is smaller one, which is bigger one. Okay. So like this, children, you first follow all the examples. Then comes to exercise 3.1. One number you see, which of the following are rational numbers? Already I have done, you just see. Then 2 number, write the following rational numbers as integers. So in inspect of these rational numbers, we have to write the integer. Okay, so you write like this. Do both minus 5 by 7 and 5 by minus 7 represent the same negative rational number? Yes, they are same. 4 number, identify the following as a negative or positive rational number. So which is positive, which is negative, you just identify. No need to do 5 number. Then see 6 number. Express the following in standard form means you have to reduced or you have to simplest form you write. Find the 7 number. Find the absolute value of the following. Very easy. Just positive numbers you have to write. 7 by 10 equal to 7 by 10. 3 by, because they are already positive, so absolute value also they are positive. But here you see C bit minus 3 by minus 5. Their absolute value is 3 by 5. Then 8 number, no need to do. 10 number, write the next 2 rational numbers in each of the following patterns. So here one pattern is there, you have to observe that pattern, then you complete. A bit I had already done, B bit you do yourself. 11 and 12 number, ascending and descending order. So here children, you see here denominators are different, so it is difficult to arrange ascending or descending. So first of all, what we do, first we convert all the denominators same by taking LCM, then easily you can compare. Clear children? So exercise 3.1 is your homework. You complete it in your copy. Thank you.